Welcome to our overview of Zoho CRM Plus. This is the third video in a 5-part series. In our first video, we looked at how you can build a customer-centric business. In the second video, we looked at how you can help engage the right prospects. In this video, we'll be looking at CRM Plus and how it can help you sell smarter. In our third and fourth videos, we'll cover the last two segments of the customer lifecycle. So the next segment is selling smarter. And I know as a business owner or manager, you're always looking for ways to help your sales team sell smarter. So with Zoho CRM Plus, we've designed it so that your sales team is able to prioritize their day and stay on top of contacts that have big potentials with them. So as a manager, you'll be able to track their follow-ups with clients and identify trends of a potential customer. Say the potential customer visits your website frequently and views the same pages. This will give your salesperson insight into what the potential is maybe looking for and can help your salesperson tailor the conversation to fit the potential's wants. So when sales and marketing work together and the information is viewable to the salesperson, the new deals will happen quicker and follow-ups won't fall through the cracks. So let's go ahead and take a look at CRM Plus and how it can help you and your sales team. And today we're going to be looking specifically at the CRM. So as a salesperson, when I log into my CRM system, I want to have the things that are most important to me on my homepage or my dashboard. I want to have my open leads, I want to have my open tasks, and I want to have any potentials that are closing this month. So I have a snapshot view of what's expected that's upcoming. I also want to click on my activities so I know how I can organize my day. So if I click on the activities module, I'm going to see the new CRM View feature. Now this categorizes my activities based on customers, open potentials, leads, contacts, and others. That way I know I can see what activities or tasks are most important to the company and follow up accordingly. So if I click on all activities, it's going to pull in all of my activities into these filters. So I can decide if following up on an open potential that's worth $10,000 is more important than following up with a customer who I've already done business with that's only worth $3,000. So if I only have 10 minutes left in my day, I can do a quick decision. Well, clearly an open potential that's worth $10,000 is going to bring in more revenue for the business. So I can prioritize my day and my activities based on the CRM view that's available with CRM Plus. Alright, so if I click on any of these activities, it's going to expand the view and give me more detailed information about that specific activity. So here it's going to give me more information about the open potential, how much it's worth, the closing date, what stage it's in. It'll let me make notes to this potential. And let me save it. So when I go to either potential record or view this task again from here, that note is going to be saved. It'll let me see the history of his account, see what's been done on his account before. Let me see if I've interacted with him on social media, or if there's any attachments associated with his account. Also on the right hand side, it'll give me his contact information so I can contact Mike right from the screen. I don't have to go to his contact record to get that information. It'll give me a summary of all of his open potentials and closed ones and their due dates. It'll also give me an email history to show me what kind of communication has been had with this specific contact. So from here, I can either go back to my list, or if I open it again, I can go to Mike Reynolds' account and see what other activity or engagement he's had with any of our other team members. So when CRM Plus is all integrated, I'll be able to see if Mike Reynolds has contacted our customer support team through Zoho Support. I'll be able to see if anyone's chatted with him online or if he's visited any of our website pages. I'll also be able to see the status of any of his projects that we have currently working on through Zoho Projects. So here is his contact record, and I scroll down, it has a lot more information about his account. And here's the notes. You can see the note that I just made on the open potential from my CRM View task list. Here's all the open potentials on his account. Here are all the projects that are being worked on in Zoho Projects. So since I have Zoho Projects, integrated with my CRM system. As a salesperson, if I talk to my client, I can just look at their contact record and know exactly where their project stands. So it lets the customer know that I know what's going on with their project. And I think customers enjoy hearing that. And it makes it sound like we've all been talking about this customer and it's a really important deal. Also, here are all the support tickets that have been submitted by either Mark or our customer support team. Those are logged. I can see what kind of issues or questions Mark's been asking. And here's my social interactions. He's tweeted. I can respond from this screen if I want. Here are the website visits. So why is this important to me as a salesperson? If I'm talking to Mike, I want to know what pages he's visited because that might show that he's interested in a specific product. And so I can help tailor my conversation with him before I contact him by quickly viewing a summary of all of his engagement with our team staff. Also, I can scroll down with Zoho campaigns as we saw in our previous video, and I can see what campaigns have been sent to Mike, what he's opened, and if there have been any surveys sent to him. It'll also give me the surveys and the response. Currently, I don't have any surveys on this account. All right, so let's move on and let's talk about automation and setting up workflows. If I scroll up, I'm going to click on Setup. And under Automation, I'm going to click on Workflow. Now, there are a couple things that you need to think about when setting up a workflow. So you want to think about which module you want the workflow to be in, what action happens to trigger that workflow, and is it going to happen on every lead, contact, or account, or only on certain specific accounts? So you can add criteria. And they want to know what's the action that's going to happen when the trigger happens. Is an email going to go out? Is it going to go out to one person? Or is somebody going to be alerted? Or is the entire team going to get alerted? Or is a specific task going to be set? So let's go ahead and create a workflow. So let's say that every time I convert a lead to a contact or a potential account, a new task is automatically set for me to follow up with that account in 3 days. So I'm going to go into Create Rule, click on that. I'm going to click the module that I want it to be associated with, which is leads. I'm going to name it Converted Lead Follow-up. It's going to be active. I'm going to go ahead and click Next. So what's going to trigger this workflow? Is it going to be executed based on a specific action or a date field value? So I'm going to go ahead and set it as a specific action because I'm converting a lead. So when one of these, I have to pick one of these now. So either I trigger the workflow every time something's created in the leads module, every time something's edited, or created or edited, or fields updated, or something gets deleted. I'm going to go ahead and click on Create. So anytime a record is created in the leads module, I'm going to set myself a task. Then I have to specify the criteria. So who is this rule going to be for? So I'm going to go ahead and click on, let's pick the field. I'm going to say that if the lead owner is, and I can pick one of my Alan Wilson, then anytime a lead is created and it's assigned to Alan Wilson, a new task is going to be set. So I'm going to click Next. So what's going to happen now? So when a new lead's created for Alan, what are we going to do? We're going to assign a task to Alan. So I click on the plus. I can set up a task here. I can pick the due date. So this is the trigger date plus 3 days. That's when it's going to be triggered. The status is going to stay as not started. I'll leave a high priority, and I'm going to assign this task to Alan. And I'm going to set a reminder so that he'll get reminded the same day, every day at, let's say, 7 a.m. So when he logs in, he'll have a reminder. I'm going to save and associate that. So anytime a new lead is created, Alan's going to get a notification. I'm going to click save. So that can help your sales team stay on task without having to go in and manually set specific reminders or events. Alright, so that brings us just about to the end of our current video. Alright, so in this video we looked at how you can sell smarter and how CRM Plus can help you do that. In the next video, we're going to look at CRM Plus and how you can use it to help you retain and delight your customers. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact our sales team. Their contact information is on the screen there in front of you. And I hope you'll go ahead and join me for our next video.